Some people didn't think it was gonna happen, but it turns out that King Boo from Luigi's Mansion, he got his own spotlight, which is pretty cool because it's a character that I don't have yet, and I'm only missing 2 of the high-ends, this guy being one of them, and then the other one's Musician Mario, which who knows when that guy's gonna come back, but when he comes back, I'm gonna get him. If I'm still playing the game at that time, that is. I'm not 100% sure how that's gonna go, but depending on what goes down is what's gonna happen. So here we go. Didn't start off too good because we got a green pipe, but I mean lately my luck hasn't been the greatest as it is. So we're just gonna see how we're gonna go from there. I don't plan on spending all of my rubies on this spotlight, just because so far the Halloween tour hasn't been too difficult in terms of being able to get all the grand stars as well as the first ranking, and then I was able to get first place on that. And then this one, I'm currently first place on it, but it just started, so I'm probably gonna have to retry some courses. The scores that I currently have, I apologize for that mess up, but the scores that I currently have are the ones where it was just on my initial run, so I'm gonna have to boost those so nobody takes it away from me. But hey, we got the Koopa Clown, thank you very much. And that wasn't the greatest summon of all time, but it means that we are one step closer to King Boo. Whether or not I'm gonna summon for his cart pieces is kind of questionable, because the effects of the glider for the increased boost to get the lightning is something that's in a different glider that looks very similar to that. So I don't know if it's worth going that far. Oh, there we go. We got the Ghost Ride, which is actually his vehicle. So I'll take that, especially because of the fact that it wasn't even a gold pipe. So I guess we got finessed on there. Also, I got Bowser Jr., which is pretty cool since it's a character that I do not have yet. The other one being Wario in terms of the Super Pool. So that is a nice addition. And then the Wicked Wings, which is from the Witch Rosalina batch. So I guess it'd be cool to have an upgrade on that, because if you didn't know, the gliders are actually a pretty important part of the whole setup that you do prior to running a race, just because of the sheer fact that it adds a longer duration in between your combos. So you have a higher chance of keeping it going because you have a longer time in between, as opposed to having a weaker glider in a course in which you would be put in a situation where your combos would end a lot faster if you can't increase it over time. Like if you can't grab a coin fast enough or do a jump in between the combo that you're currently having a good glider for the course actually increases the downtime you have. So that's pretty cool. Baby Peach, not really interested in any more of the baby characters. I get them a whole lot, and I'm not really trying to be out here like that because they're not boosted in too many courses, at least not this time around, which is a little unfortunate because you summon a lot of the characters from the previous tour, like the Tokyo one for example, and then they don't do that well in the next one, so it's kind of only useful for the 2 weeks, and then after that it's like, okay, so this is what we're doing. Morton, he's not too bad. He was really useful because there was a mission where you had a character with 3 hairs to do something with, and then that was him. So gold pipe, this very well might be King Boo, and if it is, I don't know if we're gonna go for the glider. I guess it would depend on our luck here, but he is a pretty cool looking character. The bomb cannon, not 100% sure how I feel about that, but oh, don't diss me. Let's go. Okay, that's actually very, in terms of luck, it didn't take that much to get. I know there's some people that got Witch Rosalina and King Boo on the same multi. Well, I don't know if they were lying, but I'm trusting you guys on that one. So there you go. Now it's just a matter of fact of whether or not it's worth going for the glider, because we did get the car already, and I don't know how many multis it would take to actually get to that point, but let's see, because we have, if I actually save from here, then I won't have to buy rubies again for the next banner. the next spotlight. Let's just go to 50 and see if we can't get it done from there, because then that'll actually be a pretty good run. I'm not too worried about the green pipe because we got his car on a green, so it should be a definite possibility. And the soda jet, the paper glider. Maybe this was a big mistake to actually go this far in the distance, but not 100% sure whether or not I should regret this decision yet. The land ship, and then you got the kid. Okay, so I have a feeling that it's gonna be the next one in which he's gonna be there. Yeah, there you go. And out of 6 multis, if this is the one, of course, then it wouldn't be a terrible investment. I mean, like, actual financial wise, it's a terrible investment regardless, but I'm talking about like Rubies. Oh, Wario. Okay, so that's a new one. I'm actually quite excited about that because now I have all the characters except for Musician Mario. So I don't know, maybe he'll play a song for me or something one day. Was the gold pipe for Wario? I hope not. Okay, this is the one. Or unless it's like Peachette or something stupid. Oh my god. I'm really doing this right now? I mean, it's not bad because you get her, like, you have a higher chance of getting a frenzy now that you use her, but now it's like, do we go for the glider? But since we're already so deep, then it's kind of a toughie. Okay, now this is going to be the glider. Unless, did we already get a glider of the super rare variety? Like the ones where it's like, I'm not 100% sure, I'm just, okay, dry bones. Dry bones. Land ship. Just, okay, there we go. Okay, you know what? That's actually not terrible, realistically. Because, yeah, we actually went through these like really quick. I don't think it's worth like looking at the other stuff because like we already got all the good stuff. So you know what's to come. Alright, so we got all the stuff. How many rubies was that? That's actually not bad because a lot of them were free to play rubies. So for those of you who don't know, first of all, I'm a gold pass guy and they give you a lot of, not a lot, but you could probably get from each tour if you include the tier ups as well as the little gifts that you get as you get more and more grand stars. You start to get a lot of rubies and you could probably get almost 100, and then you do the missions too and then you could get up over 100. So a lot of them, I don't do pipe firings off screen. I only do them when I'm recording. So, but in terms of like the title of the video, I add the value of how much rubies I already had prior to purchasing onto the title as well, just because I think it looks better. But that's the way that we're moving. So there we go. We got, let's see here, we got every single character except for this guy. I wasn't really making videos at the time that he came out, and he's actually boosted on a fair amount of courses, to keep it real with you. Let me see what this guy's actually up to. Okay, so he's boosted on 6, and I assume Rosa is the same. No, she's actually on less, which is actually interesting. I would argue that she has, I don't really like the canon items, so I guess I would argue that she has the better items, but I guess that would be it then. So thank you guys so much for watching. I guess the next time I'll see you guys. Oh, I know some people ask for gameplay type videos, but I went ahead and I bought a USB-C to HDMI so I can plug it from my phone to my capture card and actually do gameplay videos without frame loss and whatever, and it's lagging. So until I actually get a new phone, probably an iPhone, switching sides from Android because it has a better built-in screen recorder than this, then I'd probably be able to go ahead and do that for you. But until then, we're gonna have to keep going with this every 2 weeks, then every 1 week to do the spotlights until multiplayer or something like that comes out. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen with that. But thank you guys so much for watching, And if you enjoyed, I mean, leave a like and subscribe. I'm getting a lot of new subscribers lately, and YouTube's been featuring me on stuff, which is fun, I guess. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.